Hey guys, welcome to CLT show number 3. This week we're talking about a year to never go back to. Never going back to feeling shame about being your authentic self. Never going back to listening what other people have to tell you to do with your life. Never going back to not believing you're worthy of having your dreams come true. And never going back to hustling 24/7. This is a new year. This is a year of ease, flow, peace, tranquility, rest, recovery, money, time, and freedom. This is our year, guys. If you are not living your life fully now, when will you? 1 year from now? 5 years from now? When you're retired? Not me. Why not start now? Why not? Why not create happiness, excitement, and relaxation into your every single day? So I know it is easy to feel shame about taking time for yourself and just slowing down. People feel shame about this because we're born into a society that praises people who work 12 hours a day. This is not realistic living. You don't want to be in front of a computer 12 hours a day. You don't want to be hustling every single day. That's not living your life fully. It's not ideal. So my story is all about taking a year off, me deciding to take a year off. And this starts with going back to my graduation year of high school, when I had to decide if I either was going to go straight into university or take a year off or do something else. At that point in my life, I was following many people. I was listening to my parents and authoritative figures, and they were all telling me, don't stop school, continue, go right into university, you'll find something, you'll like it, you can figure it out on the way. So that's what I was trying to do. I was trying to figure it out on the way. I went right into university. First year of university, I took 5 courses, academics and some electives, but it was actually pretty good. I enjoyed my time. I like academic schooling, so it was good, but it was a lot. 5 courses. Next year comes around, and the courses get harder. I got organic chemistry, I got biochem, I got psychology, and 2 other courses, and I was overwhelmed. I had to drop biochem because it was way too much. It was too much on my mind, especially since I didn't have a goal to work towards. I didn't know what this was bringing me to. What career was I going to get from this? I don't know. So I dropped a course, took 4. I still was enjoying my time, but it was tough. Especially just because I couldn't decide on what I wanted. So 3rd year comes around and it's time. Am I gonna be going into a degree or not? I didn't know what to do, so I just took courses that I liked. I took art, and I took math, and I took the science technology class, which actually taught me about how to help developing countries with innovative technology, which was super interesting, and has actually sparked some of my motivation nowadays. So I'm grateful for the courses that I took, even though they didn't lead to a degree. 4th year comes around, and I tried to make the decision. I've actually made a decision. I've focused it down to, I am thinking of becoming an environmental architecture. I get to help people, I get to be creative, I get to use new technologies, I get to be environmentally friendly and help the planet. It seemed like all the right options. It seemed like it aligned with my values, and it seemed like something I could do. So I finished, because In order to get into that program, the environmental architecture program at UBC, I had to take at least 2 more courses of academics at VIU, where I was going. So I took geography, and it kind of did the opposite of what it was supposed to do. It was supposed to get me motivated to go to university, but instead it just made me motivated to go travel, because I started learning about all these different places and how cool they were, and I was just like, I want to go and see the world now. Can I just go? So I finished my 4th year and I was like, I'm not ready to go to university. I'm not ready to go back to school for 5 years. I need a break. I don't even know if this is what I really want to do. I definitely don't want to go to school for 5 years and then maybe get a job and then maybe go traveling later. I want to travel now. So, took a year off. I had a job lined up already for summertime. So I went and worked and just tried to kind of forget about my future a little bit. It was kind of tough because every time I thought about my future, it was like this black slate, like nothing. I didn't have a picture in my mind, and that made me panic and break down. So every time I thought about my future, I was just like in tears. I couldn't do it. So I avoided and I avoided and I avoided and I just went to work and I just avoided school and I just didn't know what to do. I think my mind must have been calling out for answers, because I was trying to find a travel partner, because I was like, I'm on the year off. Let's go travel the world. So I'm trying to find a travel partner or decide if I'm going to go back to school, and I was so lost. My mind was calling out for an answer. That answer was answered. that question was answered. I was shown an opportunity online that changed my views of the world, made me see my life and my possibilities as so different. So it was this video of this girl being able to travel the world, work off her computer, and spread health online. I was sold. It was so cool. I was like, hey, I'm gonna go look right into it. It looks perfect for me. And the funniest thing, it's just not funny, but the interesting thing about once I jumped into the business, the first thing that they taught me was how to do inner work, how to control my mind, how to start doing gratitude so I can start attracting the good things into my life. This is the first thing they taught me. They didn't teach me the strategy of how to make sales. They didn't teach me how to market. No, they taught me the law of attraction and how to control my mind. This was game-changing. I started working on myself. I started doing the inner work every day. I started doing gratitude journal. I started creating healthy habits inside myself. Started reading really good books. This changed my life. I started to manifest good things in my life. I started to manifest healthy relationships. I started to invite more awesome opportunities. It was so cool, and I was so much more happy. And then something cool happened, a really cool opportunity. You know how I was going to travel? I was hoping to travel. I manifested a person to travel with. She literally reached out to me and invited me to Brazil with her. I was like, what is happening? Okay, yes. I booked a 2-month trip to Brazil. I was like, I'm out of here for a while. This is my vacation. This is my trip. This is my experience. Let's do it. So I got out of there. It was so cool. I just know, like, I'm so grateful. I'm so grateful I took a year off. I'm so grateful I slowed down. I'm so grateful I've learned the power of gratitude and the law of attraction. I am so grateful I made space for opportunities. So this takes us to our steps. I have 3 steps to share with you guys. And I'm going to bring up my whiteboard a little bit to explain them a little bit. So, step number 1, make sure you're getting your rest. Sleep is so important, and I'm not going to tell you how much you should sleep because I'm not you. You know your body best. I'm going to trust you to figure out what's best for your body. Listen to what your body's telling you, and you'll find out if you need more rest. Number 1, rest. Number 2, find activities you love doing and schedule them. What do you love doing? What lights you up? What gives you energy? And can you do that every single day? Maybe every morning and every night? Can you do a little, even it could be like a 10-minute dance around that gives you energy and lights you up? Putting that into your everyday makes life so much more fun and exciting. Especially in the morning. The morning times change it for me. I get up and I stretch and I do my gratitude and I soak up all the good feelings and I read powerful messages and it just sets up my day so good. It's like I'm on a vacation every single day. Every single day. Of course you have your ups and downs, but like the majority of the days are ups when you're doing your gratitude and you're having fun. Okay, last step. If you are a person to hustle, if you like to hustle and be very productive and get a lot of stuff done, you have to take breaks. Don't try to hustle for a whole year. You can be so much more productive if you hustle, take a break, relax, recuperate yourself. Hustle, relax, recuperate, take a break. Hustle. I have a picture for you. Okay. There we go. Here we go. Okay, maybe backwards. So, we're gonna start right here. Hustle with breaks. Hustle without breaks. I'm gonna explain hustle without breaks first. Do you see this wavelength? And how this is a brainwave. Let's pretend it's a brainwave. These are 90-day chunks. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 quarters makes a full year. So 1 full year. If you have no breaks, this is what your brain is doing. It's really energized and productive right at the beginning. So you get like 4 peaks in the beginning, and then you start to slow down, maybe only getting 3 peaks in the next quarter, then only 2 peaks in the last, and then only 1 peak in the last because you're tiring out. You haven't had a substantial break to recuperate, to gain your energy back. However, if you do hustling with breaks, this is where magic happens. You get 4 peaks in your 90 days, you're hustling, you're getting lots done. The same. The first 90 days is going to be the same. But then you take a 1.5 month break here, like a month and a half or however you feel. You can always break it up and make your own, but just to keep it equal, you take a month and a half break. Then you're back and motivated and ready to work again. You get 4 peaks done. Absolutely. Then you do it again. Rest and 4 peaks done. You're getting the substantial rest and energy that you need to get everything done and being super productive. Now, if we count all the peaks in the year, which do you think is going to be more? This one, if you count it, it's 4 plus 3 plus 2 plus 1, which is 10. In this one, it's 4, 4, and 4. So 4 times 3 is 12. So you're actually getting more done in this hustling with breaks. Plus, you're having more fun. You're having more excitement. You're having more adventure in your rest periods because you could travel. You could do whatever you want in your rest periods. And you're still getting more done. Isn't that interesting to think about? Same way with like sleeping. I just want to go over this because I skipped over it. Here's if you have a good sleep versus if you have a bad sleep. So if you have a good sleep, your brain waves are faster. You're going to be thinking more and getting more done. However, if you have a bad sleep, your brain is always going to be a little bit slower. And then still at the end of the day, it's obviously going to slow for both of them. So if you count the peaks in the good sleep, look at how fast you can get to 4 peaks. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's like half your day. That's only half the day done. However, if you do a bad sleep, 1, 2, 3, 4, it took you the full day to get the same amount of stuff done. Yeah? I hope that made sense. Let me know if you have any questions. Because this is your year. This is your year to kick some ass. This is your year to create the life that you've always wanted. This is your year to make your dreams come true. Good luck, guys. Go out there and make your life transcendent.